After falling down hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of 100th floors, we finally made it to the basement. Negative floor 100. And now the final needle is here. The final confrontation is near, and we have a special guest. It's Flint! He returns to the party, finally, after 7 chapters. But he wants to go on ahead first. Alright, I'll let you go, but please leave things standing for us. We don't want to be bored. Please don't destroy everything in your wake. He just has a gut feeling about something. Awesome mode activated! But I'm not going to run. See you later, Lucas. Also, previously on Mother 3, we finally met Porky for the first time ever. And he's just as big of a jerk as we remember, but a little older than we thought. Hi, Kuwatora. Yes, we know you have a face. That's good. I don't know why she wanted to interject that into my conversation, but Lucas just looked at her like, seriously? Itoi actually pursued a few questions about Porky as to why he is. And the first thing he came up with was Porky was kind of abused. Remember the Japanese version? He got spanked a lot. So there's one reason. Another reason is he was naturally mischievous, but Gigas kind of distorted that and turned it into kind of pure evil, but it came out more like pure jerkiness. And ever since then, Porky's just trying to make a friend, even though he has this obvious disability here. But everything he does because of Gigas, it comes out evil. So he's really just trying to make a friend, which is evidenced by all the Earthbound stuff he has and his obsession with Ness. He probably thought Ness was a really cool guy and wanted to hang out with him. But since he was twisted in this weird way, he never could accomplish that. It's kind of sad, actually. When you think about it, you actually kind of feel bad for Porky. Even Itoi said he designed Porky to be kind of like a poem, where he actually has some hidden meaning behind him. As in, don't be a jerk, you'll never make friends. That's a good moral. How deep is this place, anyway? They could have put another elevator in with all these holes they're making. And the doorknob! We found it! It's here! Oh, Butterfingers. Great, we'll never see that again. I said that the last few times we heard about the doorknob, but I guess it's really gone now. Fell into the center of the earth. I think we finally made it to the bottom of this area. I'd run, but I like the echoing sound my feet make. Plus, I'm still trying to make Later ring his bell, even all the way down here in the negative 100th floor. Actually, this is negative 105 or something with all the ladders and stairs we've been taking. What's in the box? A hot spring! Oh, this is great. This is like the inverse fart box. In that case, it was something good instead of a fart. Ah, that's much better. Let's continue on now to the center of the Earth, or whatever planet this is. You see it? It kind of looks like the Cave of the Past. A lot like the Cave of the Past, except there's this weird wobbly sounding goop on the floor. And new enemies. An energy enemy! The Phenomeno. It only does one thing, shoots lightning at you. Don't let it. Kill it dead. Combos, bashing, whatever you got. Of course, this lightning will bounce off Lucas, as all lightning does now. He's lightning immune. Speaking of which, I went to Fangamer, and I actually bought myself a Franklin badge. So now I'm immune to lightning too. Yeah, I wear that around at times. Especially when there's storms. Another Phenomeno. I don't want to fight it. This I want to fight though. Remember the enemies in Earthbound? They all looked like diamonds? This is a direct play on that. The Minerali! It looks exactly like the sprite in Earthbound for all those robotic-looking enemies. Of course, the Game Boy Advance has a little bit more power than the SNES, so it was able to make detailed sprites. It didn't need this guy anymore. So he was demoted to enemy status. Sorry, Minerali. I'll play Earthbound again just so you could have a job. And also, they could drop Cup of Life noodles. I need more of those. Yeah. Other than that, it's just creepy area full of enemies. Heck with that, I'm overpowered already. I don't need to farm those guys. I just want to run. Run to the needle as fast as I can. That phenomenon will pose as an example that hitting me is futile. Before I finish saying that, a minerality jumps on me. They don't learn! They're energy! Energy is mindless and doesn't have a brain, therefore it runs into me, even though it knows I could win. Huh? Oh no, Flint's hat! What happened? He's hatless! His powers have been diminished! There he is! Flint, what the heck happened to you? I thought you were an avatar of kick-buttonness. What? The masked man is Klaus, are you sure? He must be. Klaus kicked my butt. He could only be a relative of ours. He's obeying Porky. He must have done something to him. Oh, thanks for that, but now he's some kind of robot jetpack person, so should we really be glad about this? An evil robot jetpack person at that. Also, I want to do some things with Flint here. You can keep on talking to Flint. He'll just keep on saying, I'll catch up to you, but I want him to say other things. If you keep pestering Flint, he has other dialogue to say to you. Come on, Flint. Ah, see? This is one of his dialogues now. Klaus actually didn't do any damage to him. He was fighting the Porky inside of him. You mean robot parts, right? Robot parts came flying out of him? I don't understand, Flint. Please, tell us more. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to talk to me about 50 more times before I tell you more about Klaus. Come on, Flint. Divulge your information. Everybody's waiting. I want to know more about Klaus. I want to know why he has a jetpack and I don't, besides being allied with the enemy. I'm telling you, he does have more dialogue than what he just said. It just takes a while to make him divulge it. Yep, there we go. More dialogue! Yeah, actually I was concerned about that a little bit. I didn't know Flint was balding. No wonder he was losing his manliness. Ah, well you do have some hair in the back of your head. That's worth something, right? He's come down with Zelpa disease. He's worried about his balding. Let's just continue along through these persistent enemies and prisons. A real bat! Alright! Also, I'm gonna feed some food to people. I don't really need this attack attractor. I'll shoot bees at Porky when I meet him now. Just make some room here and get ourselves the real bat. It has 100 offense and a few other stats too, like PP. Now we can actually be a real Earthbound protagonist with a real bat. The legendary bat, but Mother 3 version. It's our ultimate weapon, except for the mystical stick. It looks like a final battle is at hand. Everyone line up in party formation. Oh, I should have called it. His machine actually does have legs. Hi, Porky. We caught up to you. You said we couldn't. Well, I feel like going further. I need to talk to Klaus. I have some pressing matters with him. Yes. He is actually Lucas's brother, Porky. He's not a monster. You made him such. With your craziness. It's not even evil at this point. Yes, it is. Did you find him at the bottom of the cliff, however? I'm just curious about where exactly you found him. It almost sounds like a person's name. No, his name is actually EliteBot770. That's his name now. Also known as Masked Man, but there's a 4 in there somewhere. It does whatever I say, like destroy the world, Masked Man! Oh, well, it doesn't look like you in the least. I'm sorry. You have a weird self-image of yourself. Does it cough like you, by the way? Time to fight, Porky Minch. This time he's not hiding behind Gigas. This time, we shall win. Just like the natural killer cyborg, he's kind of immune to most status effects. Just bring down his stats as he could, and unload your bombs on him. I believe he also comes with a shield too, so I'm gonna have to throw a shield snatcher at him. The one I received from a mouse. Just prepare for our battle with Porky. He does throw a lot of missiles, so putting up counter shields isn't that helpful. And also, kind of like Gigas, we can't exactly tell what Porky is doing. He just does things. Like he coughs up some kind of stat-reducing goop at us. Ew, Porky! It's disgusting! Alright, it's time. We're going to be using mostly psychic powers on this guy anyway, but having offense isn't a bad idea for Duster and Boney. Alright, Kumatora, you're up first. You have PK ground. You can make him fall over. Also, did Tickle Stick work? Nah, I'll just remove his offense. And Shield Snatcher! I should have known he had a shield. Of course, he's the penultimate boss. Yeah, what did he do? Hey, what are you doing back there? Oh, it's just his physical attack. Can't exactly tell half the time until he starts performing his attack, what he's doing. That was just his triple bash. PK ground! It doesn't do as much damage because he has less HP than the cyborg. Which is kind of disappointing for a penultimate boss. Why do I keep on saying that? Well, you'll see. There's more to come. Porky is just an appetizer for what's ahead. Duster, it's all you can do. Use your feet on Porky. Make that scrunched up nose even scrunchier. And enough PK Llama Lana and ground to go around. He also has a Psy counter device. Please do not use bounceable spells on him now. AKA Llama Lana. And sometimes he'll double attack. He just sucked up Kumatora's HP with a hungry HP sucker. He stole Jeff's stuff too. He stole the copyright. Oh, it's a feudal match. Somehow, Porky is now immortal. But at least he could trash his robot, so let's keep going at that. I mean, once we render his robot obsolete. More dialogue. I took away too much of his HP too fast. He's gonna dialogue at us now. He might be 1,000. He might be 10,000. Who knows? This is what happens when you time travel. You kind of look like a pig and you're really, really old. But you're still 13 inside. It's kind of funny. For you. Yes! Yes, I am! I'm laughing at your misfortune, Porky. You can't die and you're really, really old. What do you have to your name? Well, I'm gonna have to snatch away that shield on him now. I throw bombs, but I have to worry about shields. Unlike the Porky bots, I don't want to be killing Kumatora or Lucas with their own attacks. Ha! You fell over. Better call Life Alert. You've fallen and your robot is gonna get broke. Who cares if he can't get up? Now more dialogue. It just might, especially if the masked man pulls the needle first. Even so, you're all gonna die! But he still lives. Of course, he can't die. You just told us this. It's only gonna be him and the dragon, best buddies forever. But the dragon's gonna get sick of him, probably eat him, and then he'll be immortal in a dragon's stomach. But he's okay with that. He will see the world to the end. Especially when everyone who doesn't like him died. That's his solace there. Everyone that he didn't like and didn't like him, they're dead. They're all dead. Well, I'm just gonna try to make you as dead as possible. Super Bomb! Kick! Earthquakes! In the center of the planet. This is probably not fun for the people up above. And of course, he can't do anything to us now. He has a lot more threatening attacks, like shooting multiple missiles, doing other things at us. Thank you for playing Mother 3 and beating me up. I'm a pretty nice guy for letting you fight me like this, eh? Also, I'm laughing. Alright, Porky should be at the end of his rope now. Yes! I broke your robot! Your robot ain't immortal, is it? Of course he can't die, though. We're gonna have to find a way around that. You need some kind of silver Porky steak. Drive it right through his nose. Oh no, his machine. We didn't break it, it just ran out of energy. Too much awesomeness in the room. You haven't won! The battle's still going on. It's time for Porky's... What is that? The absolutely safe capsule! We also called it the Porky Ball for some reason. When he's inside, he'll be immune to all attacks. We'll see about that, Porky. That's what I think. It can't be anything such as absolutely. There's no way. Especially if it's Dr. Andonut's tech. And Mr. Saturn's help too. Maybe it is absolutely safe. It's all for me! I could roll 21s every single time I have a saving throw! Everyone will hate me at Dungeons & Dragons night. Porky Ball, go! You've captured a Porky. Give it a nickname? I will call it Lameass. Well, time to test this thing that just came out of beta. La Milano Omega! PK Ground! Kick! And a Super Bomb! Let's see if it can withstand all this power. Oh! The bomb didn't even scratch it! Duster, do your best. Wow. Not even mystical kicks can damage this thing. Well, PK Ground, the ultimate spell! Nothing. Well, of course, Porky never played La Milana. It should work on him. It's all up to you, Lucas! Penetrate that shell. Not even La Milana can pierce through this thing. What the heck is this deal? What is it made of? Unobtainium? Well, we can't do anything. Might as well heal up and, I don't know, make funny faces at him. Here, Duster, you got a scary mask. Make a funny face. Boney, you have that yo-yo. Show him that we are his friends, and he should come out of there and fight us some more. Take a look, Porky! Ain't that great? And Porky's like, yay, you stole my stuff! That's great. That's excellent. Oh, you can't even scare Porky in that thing. It really is safe. And of course, this doesn't affect Porky in the least. Maybe it'll demoralize him, knowing that we have so much PP that we could just heal up. Oh, you jerk! Even when he's absolutely safe, he's gonna make faces at us. I hate you! I mean, I feel bad of you because of your backstory, but I really hate you, Porky! Yeah, it really is. You can't do anything, he can't do anything. It's over. The heck with it. You don't even get experience points. And supernova everything. Oh, hey Jeff, how did you come down here? Remember, I'm used to fighting these endgame enemies. I'm a hero after all. I kind of felt bad for him before he started being evil at me again. I didn't like that. What happened? Dr. Andonuts will explain. He and the Mr. Saturns made it together. Can protect anybody from any manner of attack, even La Milana. It is absolutely safe, but you can never exit it, so that's not safe at all. He's gonna starve in there. It's kind of bad. Even what's outside the capsule is absolutely safe. It's absolutely safe. Ah. Jeff is actually cool for once. He actually got something past Porky. All he can do is live for eternity now. Alone. It's kind of like what he wanted, except the dragon ain't in there with him. Maybe. My theory is inside that capsule is just playing out that the world ended and Porky's all alone and everybody likes him now. That's what I think. It's just playing and Porky's just happy about this. He thinks he won. Nah, my theory is pretty sound. No, it actually isn't. Porky kind of deserved incarceration, if you think about it. Ah. Well, Dr. Randonuts, thanks for inventing something that's actually useful. It is absolutely safe. Let's just roll him around. Let's play some Porky Ball. That'll never get old. That'll never get old. I want to try. It's too heavy for me. Darn it. There was a darker side to this fight. Previously, there were sprites that are unused and show Porky rising from his little machine thing in a capsule. The capsule runs out of fuel, smashes on the ground, and he dies. There's even a script in there where he finally apologizes one last time. But Itoi thought it was better that not many people die in this game. Hinawa and... well, Klaus ain't dead. He's a robot now. I guess that doesn't count. So next time on Mother 3, we press on to the end of Mother 3. Sorry for the cliffhanger, but it has to be done. Good night, folks.